everybody, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. So I've been a registered dietitian and a personal trainer now for 16, almost 17 years. And something that I am very passionate about are supplements. And supplements, I'm very, very picky. I have very high standards. And what I would like to talk to you specifically about today are two very important supplements for our kids, and specifically our daughters. So our bones build as we're growing. They are finished building by the time we reach age 19. So whatever density our bones are at by age 19, they are finished. Your bones do not build, they do not continue to build density after the age of 19. That means our kids, our daughters, more importantly, they're finished growing the density of their bones by age 19. So it's very important that their body gets all the nutrients that it needs to try to build as much bone density as possible so that by the time they reach age 30, which is when we technically start perimenopause, that is when the ratio of progesterone and estrogen initially starts to change in our body. And so the goal after that point is really just to maintain our bone mass. So as our kids are building their bone density, they reach age 19, let's say that the max that they hit at that age is maybe 70% of their potential. Their bones will never reach 100% of their density potential. It will stay max 70% throughout their lifetime, and then potentially, depending on the lifestyle that they choose to lead, it could slowly decline as they get older past the age of 30. So it's incredibly important to provide your kids with the nutrients their body needs to try to maximize this process and allow their bones to build as much density as possible. So what I would recommend you do, which is what I do for both my kids. So I give Jack and Zoe both the same supplement. So today I'm just talking about their bone density. I'm not talking about multivitamins. I'll do that another time. So the two supplements that I give Jack and Zoe specifically for bone density, I give them plenty of vitamin D, which helps with mental health and all kinds of motivation, attitude, lots and lots of things vitamin D helps with. But vitamin D and calcium. And these are the two that I pick. I'm incredibly picky on brand names. You always want a brand that is either going to be third-party tested or have a GMP label, such as this. That means that the product is tried and true. That means that whatever is listed on the food label is actually truly in there. And it's also in a chemical form that the body should be able to absorb. So technically it should be bioavailable, and the cells in the body should be able to use those nutrients. So again, these are the two that I pick for my kids. And I give each of them two of these. I'm so sorry, that's not true. I give them 2 calcium and I give them 1 vitamin D every single day. So totally up to you guys, but I would highly recommend it. There are very few pediatric situations where you would not want to give your children this. But if anybody has any specific questions, concerns, anything you want to talk to me about in private, please feel free to shoot me a private message. But bone health, it's super important. Thanks, everybody. Have a great Wednesday.